Lots of gaby holy death. My legs are like whoop beneath me. We have to time the tides a little bit just because we're whipped about getting our feet wet. Oh, look at that, perfect. Legend. It actually felt way more dramatic than it actually. Yeah. Hello, welcome to day 2 of our Moray coastal walk, part of the Walking with Jen series here on NoObstacle. We're starting today at Burghead. So last night we saw the Clavey, which hopefully I'll have put some footage up of that by now. We're just standing by the Burghead Visitor Centre here. It's closed at the moment, but it's kind of a beautiful sight on the coast. And just over here, you can sort of see the smoking remains of the Clavey up on the hill. What's the hill called, Ols? Dossie Hill. So yeah, up on Dossie Hill, which we are going to go and have a little look at because it just did. Yeah,
because it has to happen.
Presenting skills. So yeah, we're going to head there now, and then we're going to continue on our walk to Lossiemouth, which is our goal for today. About 11 miles, we think. Okay. And this is the remains of the Clavey from last night. You can't obviously tell on camera, but everything smells of ash really strongly. Singed.
Probably don't want to touch any of that. That's like
very singed, yeah. And yeah, they were chucking literal fuel on this.
See, like the oily glisten.
Yeah. So it's all, the hill is all like singed, as you can see. They've actually taken the Clavey itself off, I think.
People did. Remember the good luck thing?
People took bits of it for good luck. This is just the stand that they put it on.
The crazy thing is last night the guys were standing on this with the Clavey.
Yeah. And you could feel the heat over on that hill, which is where we were standing. You could fucking feel the heat.
That's a solid, like, I don't know, 25, maybe 30 metres.
Yeah.
And we felt the heat, and this guy was literally
here.
Face smooth.
He was like, hip hip.
Oh no! Now there's a debate. I thought it was Clavey.
I thought it was hip hip hooray. So before we leave Burghead, there is actually keys available from the visitor centre. So you can get keys into the Burghead well, which is a sort of local historic site, but they're not open until 12. So I think we probably have to miss out on this one, but we can see from just looking into the gate, it looks really interesting. It goes underground, and part of me is very tempted to leap the wall, but then I probably won't be able to get back and I'll have to ask the locals for help. So yeah, unfortunately we probably won't be able to see the well today, but shall we continue on towards the sea? Yeah. So this is the coastal trail towards Lossiemouth. Being the morning after the Clavey, most locals are still in the beds or just up recovering from a sore head after partying the night away in the one pub in Burghead. I've seen a few people, but not loads. We're out and about, making our way on the path towards Lossiemouth. Apparently a malting factory. That's one of the only ones along this trail or along this area of Scotland. I'm not sure if it's active.
Sounds like it is.
Yeah, that's true. It does sound like it is. Yeah. This is a good landmark for knowing that you're going along the right bit, as well as the signposts. So we're here at St. Aethan's Well, or St. Ethan's Well. Let me know down in the comments which one is remotely correct.
Oh, it's Aethan.
Ethan, or St. Aidan as he's also known. Was a follower of St. Columba in Iona in the 7th century. Bloody hell, 7th century. He's the patron saint of Burghead, which is where we've just left. And we're right at the well just now, St. Ethan's Well, which I've decided is the correct pronunciation. It is a small bit of puddle under a drain. It appears that people are having their dogs drink here, and it's supposed to have healing powers, so if we have any problems there, we can come back to St. Ethan's Well.
Because I'm sure I'll heal them. If I have problems or I definitely won't die of anything else.
Nope.
Definitely won't.
Dysentery, gangrene.
No, a bit giardia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight to St. Ethan's Well and we'll be good. No, obviously there was some historical belief in these types of things, and it's really interesting. So hopefully it's true and it has healing powers. Let's see. Do you have to drink it for the healing powers, or can you just touch it? Just touch for now. It's a body of still water with algae in, so let's not drink that. So here we are at a disused sandstone quarry. Mason Haug? What would you say?
That's my contribution.
So yeah, apparently there are old footprints of like Homeman reptiles around here. It's pretty interesting. Don't know if we'll see any without, some landscape investigation. But yeah, this is one of the areas where people will come out and collect sandstone from. And this is an area called Gal's Castle, part of the Cummingston Stacks, because gulls roost on it, so inventively named. It's a large outcrop of rock that gulls like to roost on. Yeah, look at the views back to Burghead. That's the visitor centre there. Oh no, that's the factory and that's the visitor centre, yeah. Okay, go.
So along this trail, it seems there's a hidden thing.
What is the hidden thing, Oz?
Hidden thing is slippery ice.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. I can do downhill, all right, but lateral and ice.
Not a fan, so our boots keep speeding.
And when you've got whatever many kicks on your back end, everything just wants to go. Wah!
It'll be a cushioned landing, if nothing else.
Yeah, we can say goodbye to bananas and apples with my 60 plus kicks landing on it.
So we are just coming up to the old railway bridge near Cummingston, which was in the guidebook as well. We didn't know if it might have been used potentially for ferrying sandstone and people that mine in the quarry, like back and forth. Doesn't look like it leads to many places now. And we just had a chat with the locals.
That was good.
Two very friendly old guys, happy to chat. Have not made their way onto my YouTube channel because it's a bit weird to point the camera in people's faces. Have this. There you go, and here's the Moray coastal route signage here. So it's a really weird. This is really weird the way that it's done this. It's like a different route almost. Yeah, so we'll be going to Lossiemouth anyway, despite what this says. But it looks like it's got some really good landmarks, like this St. Peter's Kirk. So here we are, just walking through the village of Hopeman. Hoping we'll see a bit more information about the Grin Iron Wife. Hopefully we'll see a information plaque on that in a second. Some of the trail takes you away from directly on the coastal head and through like little villages like this, and we decided to go this route rather than the right next to the sea because we've got quite a lot of sea footage, and I thought the villages would be interesting and add a different flavour to things as well. Yeah. See, really interesting. There is what they call an ice house right under our feet, and it was for storing fish, Yeah, so it's for the growing number of fishing vessels and fish processors. So if we go down, we could potentially see the entrance to it. There is a door.
Ooh. Now I said earlier I'm good at going downhill. Let's see.
There we go, here's the ice house.
Yeah, baby. Ooh, that seems to be a thing. Locking the doors. Keep us.
The days when, you know, we just want to get. Oh, they probably do tours of it in the summer, but. And we also have some kind of zip wire, so I mean, obviously we're doing that.
Don't think you have a problem with getting wet.
Is this a good time to mention I really need to do?
Well, let's seal the deal.
Ready?
Aye, aye. Okay.
Welcome.
Wonderful anticipation there. And look at the distance. Impact.
Oh no, I still need the toilet if that helps you. Okay, is she ready? Woo! Yeah, so here we are at the playground at Hopeman, being total children. There's more things! Oh no.
Oh, it's like pole dancing but gone wrong.
Pole dancing if you don't want a functional back at the end of it.
Just let it all hang out. Can I spin you?
Yes?
Okay. No?
I'm
Greedy, what on earth is this? You have to No, it's a straddling slide.
Why does that exist?
What?
I might not do that.
No. Huh? I feel like, okay. Health and safety. Do you sit on this? Oh, that looks
Oh no, wait.
horribly.
What do I mean?
Seesaw.
No, I mean
Oh. We're not cushioned for this. Oh, wonderful.
So 2005 was the 200th anniversary of the founding of this village, Hopeman. It's now 2023, so that's 18 years later. So this village is 280. Aren't you glad you had me for maths? 218 years old. We found the information plaque with the Grin Iron Wife, who's apparently a sea witch, but we don't really know what she does apart from maybe torture carp. I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know if she's like a good thing to see or a bad thing to see.
She's got red eyes, I think bad.
But she's also got, yeah, because she's got the like
Come and die
yeah.
face. Yeah, come and die is never a vibe we want, really. Yeah. And potentially it would be amazing if we saw the dolphins on this trip, but apparently there are also potentially orca and seals obviously as well. Yeah. And here we found the plaque, the proper plaque about the Grin Iron Wife, so a local legend of a sea witch who lives among the outer rocks, lying in wait for any young children venturing out too far from the beach. There are still sightings of the Grin Iron Wife, so all children should play in the safe area of the Sheepy's Loch. I have a feeling it might be a legend to prevent children from being washed out to sea. But just in case, a good day. All right, little shelter. One of the landmarks. And I guess we go over this path here. There's not really a path there. Small stop as it's just started raining, and as you can see from the sky, it's pretty overcast. Over there, that's where we're hoping to make it to, where there's more sunshine. So Oz is just popping on her rainproof gear. We are just bobbing and weaving in between the dunes coming out from Hopeman towards Lossiemouth, obviously. This is good terrain. Down on the beach is another potential path. Terrain's not quite so good there. So we obviously we've got a long way to walk. The total Moray coastal walk is like 45 miles, 45 miles. So we're making sure that we keep on the good terrain so that we're able to do the whole thing. Still trying to outrun the rain. The seal's getting pretty fucking wild over there.
So we have a choice. If we're lucky in that incline there, we might be able to cross the beach bit. Otherwise we have to do a detour.
Yeah.
But it's marked either way.
Okay, cool.
Gapey holy death!
Gapey holy death!
I'm glad I didn't keep walking like a fucking buffoon. Gapey holy death.
Well, okay, this is not the way. We'll go right then, shall we? Lots of gapey holy death. My legs are like whoop beneath me.
What the hell? We go down?
So we are just at the trailhead, kind of right up high above the beach. We're going. The next stop is Kelsey, which is 1.25 miles away. It is pronounced Kelsey, says the book. And obviously eventually we're going into Lossiemouth, which is only 4.25 miles away, so that's going to be a pretty easy trek, I imagine. You can trust me. So en route we might see some of the old fossilised footprints from old reptiles, like dinosaurs essentially. So we're hoping to see some of those as well. How are you feeling about the next stretch, Charles?
I'm liking the numbers, not liking the weather, but alas, we came ready.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cool. Still have not managed to outrun the rain. I think we might not. Oh, what's happening over here? I hear sounds of glee.
Sounds of I'm glad I have my senses. Please come enjoy.
Ooh. I really don't want to drop you guys down the cliff because I will not get you back, although I might try. But I could go down that path and get you back. But I'm not gonna, dear viewers, in case you were scared about going down there. You know me joking, I'm gonna flap my hands about and just fling them off the cliff. There's a lighthouse over there.
But then there's, I don't know what that thing is. Anyway, we're gonna find
It's
out.
a house light. It's pretty tough going and we're soaked. But only 3 miles now until Lossiemouth. So sweet. Woo! Pretty close to the sea right now, as you can see. Hey! So I think we just saw whales.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep seeing like disturbances in the sea, which I think is probably them. It's a bit less rainy now, just some slight drizzle. So just warming up my fingers, they're pretty cold. So we're going to keep on like slowly walking and moving. Keep that vibe going. And we're just getting off of the beach just up there, so it's just a little walk along. We don't want to obviously expose ourselves to curry tides for too long. defaulted to rock. It seemed a little more stable. I'm hoping that I let go of my GoPro and not anything more when I inevitably slip. Nice. Yeah, looks like the beach continues on. Tide is going out. So to be honest, even if it was coming in, which is not, but even if it was, this is very easy to scramble up, lots of things to hold on to. So we've come up off the beach onto the upper coastal path. A couple of reasons. The beach looks like it stops, but also it's more sheltered here. And heading towards, as you can see just in the distance there, Kelsey Lighthouse, and as you can see we're still on the coastal trail here. Yeah, well we have to time the tides a little bit just because we're whipped about getting our feet wet. Oh, look at that, perfect. Legend. It actually felt way more dramatic. It did, actually, yeah. This bit of beach looks a bit more hospitable. So we're just walking up the beach on the final stretch towards Lossiemouth, which is just in front of us here, as you can see. Right all along the coast you can see all the residential houses. Tide is low enough that we can do the beach part. Thank God, because the high tide diversion adds like another mile and a half, and I think we're vibing with getting our clothes dry and having a chill out for most of the rest of the day. Yeah. Lossiemouth, so we walked between 9 and 11 miles to get here. There are a few detours away from the beach so that we didn't get sucked into the sea, and we did some of the beach as well. We saw lots of cool stuff, we saw some whales, and we saw some quite intrepid weather, but we finally made it here to Lossiemouth. It took us just over 5 hours to get here from Burghead. So today was a sort of slightly easier day, and then tomorrow we're doing the long one. The long one will be from here, from Lossiemouth. It will be all the way to, you know what, I'm just going to do that tomorrow because I can't remember. I suck. Okay, yes.
Okay, dude. I think it's
goodbye.
fine.